Welcome to Wrestling Union, The Warriors. It's a game, but it's also based on the movie, which released in 1979. I'm sure some of you won't know about this movie, and the only reason I do know about it is because my dad. He told me about it, and man, I thought this movie was badass when I first watched it. I still do, and it hasn't lost its style. I've watched this movie a lot, and I mean a lot. But I'm not here to talk about this great movie. I'm here to talk about the game, which was created by Rockstar Games, released in 2005. Wow, 10 years ago, huh? Rockstar Games did try to make this game like the movie, like when Cyrus got shot by Luther when he was giving a speech. It looks awesome in the game. Oh, and by the way, interesting wrestling fact, Booker T actually got his catchphrase, "Can you dig it?" from Cyrus, in which he shouted, "Can you dig it?" also. Can you dig it? I once heard Booker say that in an interview. Booker, you are the man, and you have great taste in movies. But yes, Rockstar put their own stuff in there, like robbing some stores. Some buildings can be entered by picking a lock to get in, with a little mini game. But if you fail this, the alarm will sound. You can steal car radios and move R3 or L3, I can't remember, around to unscrew it. It feels interactive for the player, which I like. You also have a spray paint minigame, which is creative. You have to fill this line up and try not to move out of it. I like that kind of mini challenge during a mission, and it can be challenging, but you get the hang of it after hours of playing, but it's fun. I feel there is never nothing to do in this game. You're always doing something, as each mission has a bunch of interactives, roaming around and just having fun on this adventure with the rest of the warriors. Hide in certain areas, and if a person is coming, you can sneak up behind them and kill them. You can even throw things too, like bottles, and target a person, so you can do that while hiding to distract the person. The characters resemble them very well, and the characters from the movie also voice themselves in the game. Not everyone, just some, since others are sadly passed away. It's clear that Rockstar stayed faithful to the game, making it one of the best looking PS2 games in my opinion. You also have a hideout or a turf to hang out in, and can travel to your destination via train. But this is not really an open world game, but the areas you are in does give you lots to do. And when you're not in your turf, you are usually a part of a level, so each area won't bore you at all. At least for me it didn't. The combat is very good. It does have that classic or arcade fighting style, which I think was intentional. You will be fighting a lot, and that's where this game is focused, the combat. You can grab your opponent, throw them, pull off special moves, like you see in wrestling games, you get a finisher. Well, it's like that. There are many different maneuvers you can do. I guess this game is more of a beat 'em up kind of game. And what I like is when you're in a mission, you can even switch between characters. My favorite to play was always Swan. I like Swan, he's a badass dude. You can also give orders to your buddies like, "Watch my back," or "Let's go," if they are far behind you. Sometimes the AI won't listen to you, you have to do it a few times, but it's still fun. If you want to trash the whole place, then give the mayhem order, and you will all take part in the wreckage. It is awesome indeed.
About messing with the warriors. Let's bop this destroyer trash off our turf.
The game does have multiplayer, so you and your friends can go through the missions together. I used to play with my brother, and we would just have a great time because, like I said, there's a lot to do. And with that extra player, it's all around fun. The second player can hop in at any time too. You don't need to quit your session either. You also have other modes like the Rumble mode, where it's one big beatdown between one gang against another. And you don't have to play as the warriors either, you can choose other gangs. I used to like throwing them into an oncoming train, and man, you don't know how entertaining that was to me. You know, this has been more of me being nice towards the game, and I'm sorry if you wanted constructive criticism, but think about it. It's a game I really loved. Just think about a game you really loved when you were younger. It's probably difficult to hate on it. That's me with this game. The movie and game will always be awesome to me. Sure, I didn't grow up with this game. I only heard about it 8 or 9 years ago, so I haven't known about it that long like older fans would, but there's nothing wrong with that. Well, thank you for watching. It was fun to revisit this game. I know it was not a wrestling game, but damn it, I had to review this game sooner or later. I shall see you next time, but for now, please, take care!
Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
He's the one! He's the one! The Warriors did it! The Warriors did it! The Warriors did it! The Warriors did it!
I can't make it. You sure? Yes, I'm sure. Good. I'm sick of running from these whips.
Why'd you do it? Why'd you waste Cyrus?
No reason. I just like doing things like that.
Let's do it. Me and you.
One-on-one? You're crazy. You're dead. All of you. And you know it. You're dead.
SWAT!